Hi, good morning, Dan and Hazel. Well, Donald Trump has complained that this hush money trial has prevented him from campaigning for president as the Republican presumptive nominee. This morning in Midtown, he took a moment to do just that. Former President Donald Trump arrived to the new J.P. Morgan Chase headquarters in Midtown Manhattan Thursday in a great mood. He shook hands and took pictures with union workers before blasting President Joe Biden and Bidenomics.
The polls have just come out, and I just got another sample. We're leading every swing state by a lot, and we're leading the nation by a lot. He's the worst president in the history of our country. He makes Jimmy Carter look great.
Trump spent about 20 minutes at the event before leaving for Manhattan Criminal Court. This will be the third day of testimony in the historic criminal case against the former president. Thursday, jurors will hear more from David Pecker. Pecker gave the example of a Trump Tower doorman who claimed Mr. Trump had fathered a daughter with his maid. Pecker said his investigation found the story was not true. Regardless, he reached out to Michael Cohen, Mr. Trump's former personal attorney. Cohen is one of the key witnesses for prosecutors. The former president is also awaiting a decision from the judge in the New York case about whether he has violated a gag order that said he was not supposed to speak disparagingly about witnesses in the case. A hearing was held on Tuesday, though a ruling has not been made.
They've taken my constitutional right away with a gag order. That's all it is. It's election interference. This whole thing is election interference.
So if Donald Trump is convicted in this hush money case, he could face up to 4 years in prison. The trial is expected to last 6 to 8 weeks. Reporting from Midtown, Kieran Dillon, Pix 11 News.
Okay, Kieran, thank you very much. 9:07 right now. And also today, the Supreme Court will hear arguments to determine whether former President Donald Trump is immune from federal prosecution. Now, he's been charged in federal court with conspiring to overturn the results of the 2020 election. The Justice Department argues no president is above the law. However, Mr. Trump's lawyers say presidents are entitled to absolute immunity. Earlier this morning, the former president spoke briefly, like you heard Kieran talk about, laying out his defense.
The president has to have immunity. If you don't have immunity, you just have a ceremonial president.
So the court gets underway at 10 a.m. this morning. A decision expected sometime in June, and our Henry Rossoff is on that case. We're going to stay on top of both of these cases, bring you new developments as we learn them. You can find out complete coverage online at pix11.com and streaming always on Pix 11 Plus.